Hey, it's 2 days past Christmas. Happy December 27th, 2025. I wanted to do a quick video about how to do your own spell. And you can do it with any ingredients. I'm only going to show you my version of ingredients. And I'm going to go through it. I'm going to try to do it in 10 minutes or less. Okay? Thanks. So I recently put a short up about this little spell tray that I got going on. So first of all, what I use for my incantations is candles, flowers, herbs. I usually use a rose quartz, and I'll explain why. I usually use a symbol, and I usually use some sort of prompt. You can make your own. You can make beautifully decorated index cards with this on, but these came into my possession and I never got rid of them, and I absolutely love them. These are just some visual prompts. This is early winter, and that is the season we are in, and it says the womb. So something is nascent, something is growing. Remember the song The Rose by Bette Midler? I can't sing. I really suck at singing, but it's like something about lies the seed that withers on love in the spring becomes the rose. Okay. Speaking of which, roses. I burn roses. Roses are, I collect roses, I grow roses, whatever, and I put them in my wonky candle. It can be any candle you want. I also have mint, and I have mint because mint brings prosperity and abundance. Roses are love. Who doesn't want more love, right? And then I offer incense. These all make a very pleasing smell. So use any scent you like. You basically want a burning vessel. You want a candle. It can be a plain old pack of candles. Just be safe. Have a good sturdy container. This is an old Value Spa candle that I have burning down. Any scent you like. Don't be afraid to combine. This peacock is simply a follow through of another video I made, which talked about the peacock and the phoenix. Two very powerful regenerative symbologies. I love peacocks. I love making peacocks. I'll probably eventually do a how-to video about this. Again, any symbology you want. If it's a black cat, I have a black cat. If it's an owl, I have an owl. I'm using rose quartz. It does not have to be fancy. There is also a variety of other special stones on this. This is just simply an offering. If you can get a piece of rose quartz. Rose quartz is a good vessel for love. As I said, we have these cards, and I talked about the womb. I'm currently at 2.52 minutes. Okay, I'm going to slow down a little bit. Another early winter sign, the dreaming. This is where fantasies become manifested. This is where you start thinking about, this is what I want to do in the spring. This is what I want to do in the summer. This is what I want to do. These are the vacations I want to go on. These are the trips. These are the moments I want to spend with family. These are the goals that I have. You start getting ready for what? New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, which is coming up shortly. That is technically an early winter when you think about it. Winter officially started December 22nd. So I have those cards, and I really like them. And then this is my favorite. This is actually a spell card that I came across. It's called Love and Dating Spell. I look at love very generously. I love love. I'll take love of any kind. I'm a love addict. I'm addicted to love. Anyways, here's your spell. I'm giving it to you. Take a picture if you need it. Flipping it over for your edification. Okay? So, that's it. That's it. I've got everything on this tray, and I basically put all my stuff together. Last thing I'm telling you, mint for abundance, rose for love. I've often put pennies. Sorry, it's hard to film and do stuff at the same time. The reason I have acorns, sometimes I have pennies, sometimes I have quarters, loose change. I want my coin. Come on. I don't want to starve to death. This is abundance. This is a piece of nature I collected. This is also a craft item if I want to paint it gold. But anyways, I always put some sort of offering. So I'm giving back to the atmosphere through scent. So use some sort of scent, use some incense, candle of any choosing. Sorry if you hear my stomach growling. I haven't had my yogurt yet. Use a special stone. I recommend rose quartz. Any rugged, whatever. You can get one for probably pennies, and I can tell you how. I mean, you can have one little bead. I mean, you can get a bead for like 20 cents. I mean, come on, it can be done. A motif, sorry, motif, and your prompts and spells. And that, my friends, is how you cast a spell. Ta. Lots of fire.